Love ain't no size, need no license. 연구해봐니 빨리 충분히 연구해봐니.
Hi, Winter Rosie here. A few weeks ago I asked y'all for your K-pop confessions. I specifically asked for some dumb or even weird ones. And let me tell you something, some I received were definitely weird. So if you don't wanna learn any of these, I advise you to click off right now. It might be too crazy for some of y'all. And if you're still here, kindly mentally prepare yourself. Thank you. Let's at least try to start this off normally.
1. I want Olivia and Hooning Kai to marry.
I guess we're already off to a bad start.
I unironically listen to Naga Hyunhae remixes.
I unironically think you need help.
When I was a new fan, I thought Young was a name and was confused why every group had a member named Young.
I guess this is normal. At least 3 out of 5 K-pop fans have went through this. I thought Oppa was a nickname for K-pop boys who were blonde.
I thought Momoland was Mamamoo fandom name.
There's actually quite a lot of these confessions, which makes me believe companies are actually losing creativity for their groups' names.
I used to imagine myself as Blackpink's 5th member who dated V of BTS.
I don't know what to say about this one.
I thought K-pop idols didn't have companies. I thought they just became friends and start making music together.
Now that I think about it, I wish it were like that.
I genuinely thought Loona was one person.
That's because she is.
I thought Blackpink were sisters like how the Jonas were brothers.
I fucking giggled at this so loud y'all don't even know.
I used to think YG was nice and promotes their artists well.
Laughing my ass off.
I used to think Namjoon and I's 10-year age difference was romantic because love has no boundaries.
Jail does have some boundaries.
I secretly hated my best friend because I thought Onces and Blinks shouldn't be friends.
This is so fucking hilarious.
Pause to read for this one, but OP thought that screaming when watching an MV was required or else you'd be considered a fake fan.
I've observed that many K-pop fans, especially new ones, have this misconception of what being a real fan is. I'm here to tell you that it is all up to you. Each one of us has our own ways of supporting these groups.
I've been a Wiz1 since debut but didn't realize they disbanded until a few weeks later.
Oh, you poor soul. Come here.
I love telling myself izone haven't disbanded and the members are just doing individual activities.
Another poor soul. Get over here.
I thought Sulgi was Irene and Irene was Sulgi.
I don't blame you at all.
My bias tied up looks so fucking hot.
Jesus Christ.
I thought Jisoo was Jennie's Korean name.
And you're the reason why Blackpink hasn't come back yet.
I had an edgy phase where I didn't stand stayc because they were popular and I wanted to be different.
I relate to this on an astronomical level. I wanted to be different so bad.
A sticker fancam of Yuta suddenly played from my phone while in school and I got approval from my teacher.
Valid teacher.
When I was a new fan, I had no idea what alt meant.
I think most K-pop stans don't, if we're being honest.
I thought EU and Selena Gomez looked alike.
And you know what they kinda do.
Back in my baby army days, I used to kiss a newspaper cutout of Jungkook's abs.
What am I supposed to do now after learning this information?
I used to think mini albums were less important comebacks.
This is quite funny cause I think so too, just the other way around. I know so much groups with better mini albums than full albums.
Watching G-Dragon's Crooked at 13 was like giving crack to a baby.
Are you still okay?
I thought 17 had 17 members.
Don't worry, even 17 thought they were having 17 members.
I used to hate on Chu and Heejin because they got a lot of lines.
The Hasul stan has spoken.
I love 80s but I think I had to gaslight myself into liking Sans Chestnut Cut during Deja Vu era.
It's not that bad.
I feel like the only person to not go through any cringe phase while liking K-pop.
Congrats on being normal.
I thought Nugu was a boy group and New East were their senior.
LMAO what?
OP says that they never admit to liking any boy groups, as OP is a girl and they're afraid to be labeled as an obsessive K-pop fangirl.
Non-K-pop fans, or just non-fans in general, will assume the worst out of us. Especially K-pop fans who are dubbed to be the most toxic species. Perception does vary for every person, but anyone, even K-pop fans themselves, know how crazy we can be. It may not be all of us, but they do exist out there. And the worst part is there will be ones who'll assume all of us are like that. So I can understand your distress. Even I don't mention I'm a K-pop fan to anyone, unless if they brought it up themselves. Even when K-pop has basically been a part of my daily life. I still could never bring it up myself. I guess the best way to deal with it is just let them think what they want. Sure, it would be annoying for people to assume you as obsessive, but if you know yourself that you aren't, then I don't see any problem with it.
I used to spit out random Korean words during conversations.
I think a good majority of us has done this unironically or not.
I think I'm in love with these idols. But I'm a straight girl.
Well girl, I got some news for you.
I'm scared to stan Loona. The amount of members intimidate me.
I read that as I'm scared to stan Loona cause the members intimidate me. Which is funny cause it's kind of true. They can be scary.
I didn't really like Wonyoung at first, but as I got to know her she became my ult.
Congratulations on finding inner peace.
Lore and the constant obsession with group concepts will be the downfall of K-pop.
I agree on the lore part. I think some companies either try too much or barely enough, which makes it uninteresting. I don't know about the concepts though. I think it's fine.
I used to choose my bias based on who was the prettiest.
In an industry that relies heavily on looks and visuals, I completely understand.
I think the new generation songs suck compared to the third gen. No hate though.
I think your opinion sucks compared to mine. No hate though.
I perform Violeta in the bathroom and use those loofahs to replicate the frills on their outfits.
Didn't know Wonyoung participated in this video.
Sometimes in the shower I try to hit SPA high notes for fun.
Didn't know Ningning participated in this video.
I thought Key from SHINee was Taeyeon's brother.
Once again, I do not blame you.
I hate people who don't listen to B-sides.
Same.
I almost became an ITZY anti because of Stan Twitter.
You'd be shocked to learn what else Stan Twitter could do to a person. Everyone who uses Twitter are the spawns of the devil, including me.
I think Sulgi should step on me.
Same.
I thought Win-Win and Jisung were the same person.
At this point I'm surprised no one thought the whole K-pop industry was just one whole family. JYP being the daddy, of course.
I saw many shipping videos in my recommended page and believed them. I thought Jennie and Lisa were in a relationship because of a video.
Who knows? They could all be true.
I thought BTS invented the finger heart and got super mad when Lisa did it.
This one's so cute to me, I don't know why. It reminds me of my baby K-pop stan days. It's cute how clueless and innocent we were.
When I was a baby K-pop stan I used to read smutfics and I would moan loud.
Okay, video's over, bye.
이거면 충분해 숲꽃 잡는 이런 우리 잠을 수 없는 이 끌림과 호기심 묘한 너와 나